So here's the thing, when I was your guys' age, that sounds really old. That's an old man thing to say. I'm getting old, so it's alright. When I was your age though, I was deathly afraid of talking in front of people. Deathly afraid. Um, and there's still a little bit of that in me. I'm just gonna be totally honest. So when I get the call and they say, hey, can you come and talk? My initial gut response is, no, I don't want to do that. And then God goes, hello. It's like, okay, I'll be there. And then what comes is, okay, God, so what are we going to talk about? And usually it doesn't take long. Usually God goes, okay, here's what you're going to say, here's what we're going to talk about, and start working on it. is the beginning of wisdom. Listen. And the knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. Right? Knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. Number 2, desire wisdom. Right? Fear God, desire wisdom. You should desire, you want wisdom. All right? Don't make rash decisions. Desire that wisdom within yourself. Proverbs 2, 4 through 6 says, if you seek her as silver, her being wisdom, right? And search for her as for hidden treasures, then you will understand the fear of the Lord and find the knowledge of God. For the Lord gives wisdom. From his mouth come knowledge and understanding. Number 3, ask. Ask, right? James 1, everybody knows James 1. If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask of God, right? Can't stop there though, right? Who gives to all liberally and without reproach, and will be given to him. Okay? The next verse talks about don't doubt though, all right? Make sure you actually want it, all right? And then you trust that what God's going to do for you is going to help you make that choice, right? Last thing, fear God, desire wisdom, ask God. Last thing, study his word, right? Study his word. Psalm 19:7, the law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple. As I conclude, here's my fear, all right? I know some of you. I know some of my LA friends. I know some of my New Mexico friends, right? Here's my fear. There's a saying that says the longest journey you will ever take is the 18 inches from your head to your heart. All right? Some Christian came along and spiritualized it, right? And they said the distance from the head to the heart is the distance from heaven to hell. Ouch, right? So here's my fear. In a room, again, I know some of these guys, I don't know most of y'all, but I think it's safe to say as I started, you guys have a lot of knowledge, right? I had a lot of knowledge when I was your age, right? I earned my citation when I was a senior. I had a lot of Bible verses in my head, okay? You all have a lot of Bible verses in your head. My fear is that it's stuck there. Okay? Usually when I do games talks, it's all about the gospel. I think it's safe to say most of you are saved in the room, okay? Because you came to Sierra Vista, Arizona. It's way down here, by the way. I gotta be honest. I was driving last night going, where is this place? Anyway, most of you, it's probably safe to say most of you are saved. But my guess would be that there might be some in the room that think you're saved, but maybe you're not. Okay? I think my New Mexican folks might help me out here. So, what's my 4 least or scariest words that are in the Bible? You guys remember? Who was it? I never knew you. Okay? Matthew 7. Jesus' Sermon on the Mount. He says there's going to come a time where people are going to stand before God, and they're going to say, he's going to say, I never knew you. And there's going to be people that are going to say, but I got my citation award. I served as a student leader. I went to church every Sunday. And God's going to say, I never knew you. Because here's what the problem. It's all stuck in your head. It's all knowledge. But if you don't take that knowledge and apply understanding and apply wisdom, all right, and actually put your trust in Jesus, it's not enough. Knowledge is just not enough. So, I'm going to real fast. Here's the gospel in like 2 minutes, right? God loves you. We blew it. All right? We screwed up. And that screw up separated us from God forever. All right? But God in his love, all right, said, I'm going to take care of this. And he sent Jesus to die for us while we were what? Yet sinners. All right? How easy is it for us to forgive someone while they're still sinners and haven't said anything God, I pray for wisdom for each that are in this room, whether it's a decision for college, whether it's a decision for a job, whatever that looks like. God, I pray that you will help us. God, that you will draw us into a deeper relationship with you, and that we will be pulled in close. God, to fear you, to search after you, God, to ask for wisdom, and then to seek in your word the truths that are there for us. I thank you for all that you do for us. It's in your name that I pray. Amen.
All right, thanks, Tim. I want to welcome you to the 2025 Summit Games Competition. By the way, if you use the yellow beanbag, all right, it's been rotated. Let's get them set up for first flight of basketball relay, girls. Setting up for that first heat number one, flight number one of basketball relay coaches. Make sure you have your teams ready. We're going to keep moving to get through our time. So every teams, make sure that you remain seated during the competition. You can't see past you if you're standing up.
This is flight one of the basketball relay. Yellow team first, green team second. I'll let you know what teams are in what circle shortly. This is flight 2, heat number 1 of the basketball relay. On the yellow line, we have Tribe Ministries. On the blue line, we have All Nations Church. And the green line, we have Grace Life, Appomattox, and Pflugerville combined team. Still flight 2, heat number 3. Coming in first is All Nations Church. Coming in second, the combined team of Grace Life, Appomattox, and Pflugerville. This is flight 3. On flight 3, we have on yellow is Grace Church Aurora. Blue line is Widespread Witnesses Team 2, and the green line is T2 Ministry Team 2. And we have Grace Church Aurora in first and T2 Ministry Team 2 in second. Sorry, I was distracted. I didn't see which team got first or second. But here's a team basketball relay for flight 3. We'll have 3 flights on the circle all day long. Should be an exciting day. And we have T2 Ministry Team 2 in first and Grace Church Aurora in second on that flight. We are trying to monitor the comments on Facebook as well, so feel free to post a comment. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm sorry I don't have that accessible at this moment. And we're getting ready for Flight 1 Sprint Relay. And on Flight 1, on the yellow line, we have Family Worship Center. On the blue line, T2 Ministry Team 1. And on the green line, Widespread Witnesses Team 1. It appears that somebody broke the microphone. No, was having minor issue with the PA system here in the Family Life Center at Village Meadows Baptist Church in Sierra Vista, Arizona.
We have sound now. We get another battery over. All right. Play one. The one and only sprint relay. Circle's ready. Turner's ready. Set.
And Flight 1 Sprint Relay. We have Widespread Witnesses Team 1 in first place and T2 Ministry Team 1 in second place. And now on the Flight 2. Again, yellow line is Tribe Ministries, blue line is All Nations Church, and the green line is Grace Life, Appomattox, and Pflugerville combined team. Flight 2, we have Tribe Ministries in first place and the combined team of Grace Life, Appomattox, and Pflugerville in second. Flight 3 coming up. And a reminder, we have Grace Church Aurora on yellow, Widespread Witnesses Team 2 on blue, and T2 Ministry Team 2 on green. It's always good to see former Awana missionaries and Awana advocates watching. Thank you, Bill Bianco, for joining our live stream today. And we've got Grace Aurora Church in first and T2 Ministry Team 2 in second. And now we're getting ready for the three-legged race. And we have Family Worship Center in first and T2 Ministry Team 1 in second. Waiting for teams to get their three-legged band on the legs. We should be starting shortly. Family Worship Center in first. Widespread Witnesses Team 1 in second. Good. It's E2, All Nations Church first, Tribe Ministries second. Flight 2, Heat 2, three-legged race. It's the guys. That's a close one. Line judges are conferring on this one. There's no instant replay, so what you saw in the video doesn't matter. Line judges conferring. And here's the results. They have it as a tie. A tie between Tribe Ministries and All Nations Church. Flight 3, three-legged race, girls. T2 Ministries Team 2 first, Widespread Witnesses Team 2 second. Flight 3, three-legged race. It's the guys. Grace Church Aurora in first, and Widespread Witnesses Team 2 in second. Flight 1, sprint race. It's 2 heats, it's 4 laps. First the girls, they have to run 4 laps. First place, Family Worship Center. Second place, Widespread Witnesses, Team 1. Flight 1 guys, still 4 laps. So Widespread Witnesses, Team 1 in first, and Family Worship Center in second. Now we're moving to Flight 2 of the Sprint Relay Girls. And we have All Nations Church first and the combined team of Grace Life, Appomattox, and Pflugerville in second. Flight 2 Sprint Relay, the boys. It's a close one for second. We've got All Nations Church in first and the combined team of Grace Life, Appomattox, and Pflugerville in second. Moving on to Flight 3 of the Sprint Relay. And in first place, we have T2 Ministries, if I got it right, sorry, I lost. T2 Ministries Team 2 and Widespread Witnesses Team 1, or Team 2 rather, excuse me. A lot of excitement here. When you look at the scoring pins with the line judge, the vertical pin is first place, the one horizontal underneath is second place. Line judges are conferring. We have T2 Ministries Team 2 in first and Widespread Witnesses Team 2 in second. It's time for the Beanbag Bonanza. And we have Family Worship Center in first and T2 Ministry, team number 1 in second.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
It's a live stream. Flight 1, Heat 2, it's the guys, Beanbag Bonanza. And we have T2 Ministry, Team 1 first and Family Worship Center in second. Flight 2, Heat 1, Beanbag Bonanza. And we have the combined team of Grace Life, Appomattox, and Pflugerville in first and Tribe Ministries in second.
Turtles ready. Set.
Tribe Ministries number one, the combined team of Grace Life, Appomattox, and Pflugerville in second. And now we're getting ready for flight 3.
Turtles ready. Turtles ready. Set. Flight 3, heat number 2, boys.
First place we have Grace Church Aurora, and second place was T2 Ministry team number 2.
Turtles ready. Set.
And so we have Grace Church Aurora in first place, and second place is T2 Ministry team 2.
And three-way tug. Flight 1, heat number 1, girls.
Event number 6 for round 1. Freeway tug. We're back to flight number 1.
They will move a total of 6.
No.
They all three must remain on the rope when they grab the beanbag. Doesn't matter which of the 3 grabs it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coaches, just so you know, over here in the red vest, to my right, Luke Zink is our RN nurse.
And that's the medical personnel on site being recognized. We don't want any injuries, but we have to be prepared just in case. And so we have people on here to take care of any situations that may arise. And so here we go, flight 1, freeway tug, ladies. And we have the green team that grabbed the beanbag. That's widespread witnesses, team number 1.
Heat number 2, guys.
And team 1, heat number 2, what's the guys?
Circles ready. Circles ready. Set.
This is flight 2. Flight 2 coming up. I apologize for not seeing who won. I was distracted.
Circles ready. Circles ready. Set.
At each one, the beanbag has moved up a foot closer to the competitors. And we have the green team. The green team. The combined team of Grace Life, Appomattox, and Pflugerville.
Circle is ready. Circle's ready. Set.
And yellow, Tribe Ministries wins that heat. Moving on to flight 3.
All right, circle is ready. Circle ready. Set.
And the blue team, Widespread Witnesses, team number 2, grabs the beanbag and wins the heat.
Circle's ready. Set.
And yellow, Grace Church Aurora wins that heat. And so now we're moving on to the agility race, one of the favorite events, one lap as they run through and around the pins. They're setting up the pins, lots of pins to set up. It's 4 players, 1 lap each. It's 4 different heats, so they 1 lap for each competitor. Widespread Witnesses, team number 1 in first. T2 Ministry, team number 1 in second. We have the young ladies running the first 2 laps, then we have gentlemen. Line judges are talking. There was a pin knocked over. And we only have a first place for this heat, and that's Family Worship Center. First place in the second heat of the agility race. Flight 1. So we have Widespread Witnesses, team number 1 in first, and T2 Ministry, team number 1 in second. Fourth and final heat for Flight 1. And we've got T2 Ministry, team 1 in first. Widespread Witnesses, team number 1 in second. And now we move on to Flight 2, agility race. And we have All Nations Church in first and Tribe Ministries in second of the first heat of Flight 2.
Circle's ready. Set.
I apologize for the lack of commentary for that last 3 minutes. We were trying to address an issue that we were told some people were having. Flight 3, heat number 4. And they're working on fixing the tape. Clear blood spots or something. You want the floor to be safe for the competitors. We want to thank you for joining into the Summit Sports Network today. And that's a close one for second place. And so we've got T2 Ministry, Team 2 in first, and Grace Church Aurora in second. Now it's time for the marathon medley. And that's 4 players. A girl begins with, she runs 1 lap, a guy runs 2 laps, a girl runs 3 laps, and then the guy finishes out with 4 laps. The marathon medley. Each runner picks up a lap as they run. So we have T2 Ministry, Team 1 in first place, and Family Worship Center in second. Flight number 2. Flight number 2 coming up. Line judges are conferring. Making sure all the runs were good. No disqualifications. Again, we do not know what they're talking about, but they're conferring about something. We'll find the results of Flight 2 Marathon Medley shortly. Okay, line judge is conferring with the games coordinator. Again, we do not know what the conversation's about, but they want to make sure that they get it correct, that they get the ruling correct. Hey, Brian, we appreciate you watching. We miss you. We miss seeing you here as well. I'm glad you're able to join the Summit Sports Network remotely and be a part virtually. And we have first place as Tribe Ministries. There is no second place. And we move on to flight number 3. Flight number 3 of the Marathon Medley. And for those of you who may have just joined us on the yellow circle for flight 3, we have Grace Church Aurora. The blue line is Widespread Witnesses Team 2. And the green line is T2 Ministry Team number 2. And again, there's still some discussion going on, I think, about the previous flight. But we're checking to see if all the line judges and teams are ready. And we're getting ready to go. And here we are.
takes us to event number 9. Event number 9, the marathon race. Flight 1, number 1 girl, 8 laps. Flight 1, number 1 girl.
Okay, so we have widespread witnesses, Team 2 in first place and T2 Ministry, Team 2 in second for the marathon medley. And now we move on to the marathon race. And the marathon race is 2 heats, a young lady and a young guy, and it's 8 laps. So young ladies are getting ready to run 8 laps in the marathon race.
Circle's ready. Set. So I say all that to say there is a difference between guys and girls. And now some of you, as you know me, there's some things I'm very serious about, and I'm very serious about that. Other things, not so much. So we waited until now to let you know we are changing the rule for marathon race because there is a difference between guys and girls. So guys, you get to run 12 laps. Yeah, sorry, I can't do that, John. John doesn't have more than 10 fingers, so. I'm just kidding, you get to run 8 laps. The rest of the stuff, I was really serious about.
And that was just some joking around saying guys would run 12 laps instead of the 8. But now the gentlemen will run 8 laps as well for the marathon race.
Circle is ready. Circle's ready. Set.
So for heat number 1 in first place, we have Widespread Witnesses, Team 1, and in second place, T2 Ministry, Team number 1. And now we're getting ready for flight number 2. And so in first place, we have Tribe Ministries. In second place, All Nations Church. And now we're ready for flight number 3. And my apologies, this is heat number 2 of flight number 2. And so in first place, we have Tribe Ministries, and in second place, All Nations Church. And now we move on to flight number 3. Flight number 3, girls. And so we have Grace Church Aurora and Widespread Witnesses Team 2 in second. Flight number 3, heat number 2, the boys. 8 laps. And so we've got T2 Ministries, Team 2 in first, and Grace Church Aurora in second. And now for our final event in round one, the balloon relay. Each team has 2 heats. First it's 5 girls and then 5 guys. You'll see them pass the balloon through their legs until everybody's gone through the cycle. Our apologies for not being able to see the last person on the yellow line, but the camera angle doesn't allow us to do that.
Circles ready. Set.
It, And so we have Family Worship Center in first and T2 Ministry, team number 1 in second. Now flight 1, the guys.
Circles ready. Circles ready. Set.
And so we got Family Worship Center in first, and we got Widespread Witnesses, team number 1 in second. And now flight number 2, balloon relay. Flight 2, the balloon relay, ladies first. So we got All Nations Church in first, and then Tribe Ministries in second.
Circles ready.
Wait, nope. We're getting a called off. Okay, now we're ready for the flight. Flight 2, heat 2.
Ready. Set.
And so we have All Nations Church in first, and then Tribe Ministries takes second. Moving on to Flight 3, the young ladies.
Turtles ready. Set.
And so Flight 3, we have Grace Church Aurora in first place, and then Widespread Witnesses, team number 2 in second. Flight 3, heat number 2, the gentlemen, and this will be the last heat, the last event of round 1. Then they'll be advancing to the next rounds. The final heat in round 1 will be advancing after this heat.
Turtles ready. Set.
So we have Grace Church Aurora with the win, and Widespread Witnesses, team number 2 in second place. And so now we take a break as we work on advancing the teams to see where they will be next. We hope you're enjoying the live stream. A little downtime here as they finalize scores, calculate scores to see where the teams will be seated for the next round. If you have any questions or any comments, please feel free to type them in the comments on Facebook or YouTube. We should be able to see them and respond as we're able to. As long as we have the connection, our plan is to keep the live stream going until the end of the event, unless we take a break for lunch. And we'll let you know when that is. And for those of you wondering, it's 10:21 Mountain Standard Time at the Summit Games. We would love for you to be here today, and we're just glad that we're able to provide this live stream through the Summit Sports Network. And here we go. This is an advertisement going on for the Summit Store. Unfortunately, we don't have the Summit Store online, so you need to be here to purchase from the Summit Store. Grace Church Aurora has a bye. And Family Worship Center has a bye. And All Nations Church has a bye. The other remaining 6 teams will be participating in round 2. Flight 1 on the yellow line is T2 Ministry Team 2. On the blue line will be Widespread Witnesses Team number 1. And on the green line will be Grace Life, Appomattox, and Pflugerville combined team. And then Flight 2 on the yellow line will be Tribe Ministries. On the blue line will be Widespread Witnesses Team number 2. And on the green line with T2 Ministry Team number 1. And so for round 2, we'll have 2 flights with 6 teams as 3 teams earned a bye into round number 3. And so as the teams get ready, we're going to take a moment to sweep the floor, clear off any dust, and try to make it clear. Round number 2 has 5 events as opposed to the regular 10 events. The 5 events being played are the basketball relay, all 3 heats, the sprint relay, beanbag bonanza will have 2 heats, the balloon relay will have 2 heats, and we'll finish off with a 3-way tug for round number 2. And so we're taking a short break here as they clean the floor. Teams get relocated to their proper team lines. And they get ready for round number 2. So we'll take a short break here as we wait for them to get started. We want to thank you for being a part and watching the Summit Sports Network. For those wondering, we do not plan to live stream the citation ceremony. However, the plan is to have the church record it, and then the citation portion of the ceremony with those who have earned their citation will be posted later, so that hopefully you will be able to see. Now, we can't say when that will be posted. Our goal is to have it posted sometime next week, along with the pictures and whatnot from the citation ceremony. And again, we should be starting round 2 shortly of the Awana Games. In round 2, we'll have only 5 of the 10 games that we utilize in this event. If you look, you can see the line judges and the circle director talking, preparing for this round. All right, it looks like people are getting into position. We should be beginning shortly. Again, round 2 only has 5 events, so this should go fairly quickly. 5 events with 2 heats. It's been a chilly one here in Sierra Vista, Arizona, at Village Meadows Baptist Church. We had a great time of volleyball yesterday, playing outside. And we have a great time here in their Family Life Center. And here we go, beginning round number 2.
ask nicely for them to move. Let's not be rude to each other. And when you use the restroom and you miss the trash can with the paper towel, pick it up. We want to leave the facility better than when we found it. That's one way we can have testimony. So please, take enough pride and have enough respect for yourself to take care of the facility we have and make sure if there's a problem in the restroom, make sure you let one of us know and we'll get it fixed, all right? All right, let's get started.
And here we are getting ready to start round number 2.
All right, let's get set up for flight one. Heat number one, basketball relay girls.
May have been a small glitch, saw a black spot, but we're still showing a live feed.
Five events. Flight one, heat number one, girls. Basketball relay. Everybody in the right spot? No, where you're supposed to be.
Again, round number 2 will have 2 flights.
On the line, line judges, let's get
Flight 1 getting ready now for the basketball relay has T2 Ministry team number 2 on the yellow line, Widespread Witnesses team number 1 on the blue line, and the combined team of Grace Life Church Appomattox and Pflugerville on the green line.
Circle is ready. Circle's ready.
Circle's not ready. Okay, here we go.
Circle is ready. Set.
So we have Grace Life Appomattox and Pflugerville combined team, in first, and Widespread Witnesses team number 1 in second. Heat number 2 of the basketball relay.
Circle is ready. Circle's ready. Set.
Line judges conferring with the circle director. And we have the result. The combined team of Grace Life, Appomattox, and Pflugerville come in first, and the Widespread Witnesses team number 1 come in second. Flight 1, heat number 3 of the basketball relay.
Circle's ready. Set.
We've got widespread witnesses, team number 1 in first, and T2 Ministry, team number 2 in second. And now we're heading for flight 2. Flight 2 on the yellow line, we have Tribe Ministries. On the blue line, we have widespread witnesses, team 2. And on the green line, T2 Ministry, team number 1.
Turtles ready, set.
And so we've got Tribe Ministries, number 1, and T2 Ministry, team number 1 in second.
Turtles ready, set.
And again, we have Tribe Ministries in first and T2 Ministry, team number 1 in second. And now it's heat number 3 with 10 players, boys and girls.
Turtles ready, set. That takes us to event number 2, spring relay. Line 1, heat runs.
Line judges and the circuit director are conferring. The green team did knock over the blue pin inadvertently. I'm not sure what else they may be talking about. Line judges and circuit directors are waiting for the final call for this heat. And so we have Tribe Ministries in first and T2 Ministry, team number 1 in second. And so now we're moving on to the sprint relay.
Everybody runs 2 laps. The only event that boys get to start.
Everybody runs 2 laps. For players, first and third runners are young ladies, and second and fourth, first and third are the guys, and second and fourth are young ladies. 2 laps each in a sprint relay.
Turtles ready, set.
So we have widespread witnesses, team number 1 in first, and the combined team of Grace Life, Appomattox, and Pflugerville in second. And now flight number 2. Moving on to flight number 2.
Turtles ready. Turtles ready. Set.
And so in first place we have Tribe Ministries, and in second place T2 Ministry, team number 1.
Team number 1, girls.
And so now we're moving on to the Beanbag Bonanza, flight 1. Beanbag Bonanza, flight 1.
Turtles ready. Set.
So we have the combined team of Grace Life, Appomattox, and Pflugerville in first place, and T2 Ministry, team number 2, in second. Apparently the blue team, widespread witnesses, team number 1, was disqualified for stepping over a line or something. I did not catch what the call was.
Turtles ready. Set. Flight number 2, heat number 1, girls. Beanbag Bonanza.
And we have T2 Ministries, team 2, wins the heat. There is no second place. The blue and green teams were had disqualifications. And so now we move on to flight number 2 of the Beanbag Bonanza. Okay, we have a little conversation between the circle director and some line judges. Again, not sure what the discussion is. We're too far off the floor to be able to tap in, and we don't have any floor reporters this year. Maybe something we'll do next year. I don't know. Always growing and expanding. So let me know if you think it would be good if we had some floor reporters. Again, a lot depends upon our location and facilities and things that we can do. We're fortunate here to have a nice balcony perch. The second floor we can look down on. Gives us a nice aerial view here that you see. And again, circle directors and line judges and the games coordinator having a discussion about something. Might be scoring, making sure we have scoring correct. I see scorekeepers making some adjustments or some notes. And so now flight number 2, Beanbag Bonanza, is about to begin.
Turbo's ready. Set.
And we've got widespread witnesses. Team number 2 in first, and then T2 Ministry. Team number 1 comes in second in that heat. Flight number 2, heat number 2.
Turbo's ready. Set.
Oh, we got a few people jumping a little early there. Waiting for the horn that didn't blow. Yeah, we got Joe Cook over there. He forgot he had the horn, he had to blow.
Turbo's ready.
Here we go.
Set.
And we only have a first place here. We have Tribe Ministries in first place. The other 2 teams had disqualifications.
That takes us to event number 4.
And so now we move to the 4th event, the balloon relay. Circle is ready.
Set.
So we have the combined team of Grace Life, Appomattox, and Pflugerville in first, and T2 Ministry, team number 2, in second. And now heat number 2 of Flight 1 balloon relay, the gentlemen.
Circle's ready. Circle's ready. Set.
So we have the combined team of Grace Life of Appomattox and Pflugerville in first, and Widespread Witnesses, team number 1, in second. Now headed to Flight 2 of round 2.
Circle is ready. Set.
And it's a close one. But we've got Widespread Witnesses, team number 2 in first, and T2 Ministry, team number 1 in second.
Circle is ready. Circle is not ready. Circle is ready.
Circle's ready?
Ready. Set.
T2 Ministry, team 1 comes in first. Widespread Witnesses, team number 2 comes in second. And now at 1-2, the final event. On to the final event of round 2.
Turtle is ready. Turtle's ready. Set.
Blue line has the advantage. Can they hold on to it? And widespread witnesses, team number 1 wins that heat. And now heat number 2, flight 1, the boys.
Flight 1. Heat number 2 boys. Three-way tie. Turtle is ready. Turtle's ready. Set.
Looks like the green line has a small advantage. That green line's pulling. They seem to have the advantage. Blue's got some. Yellow's pulling ahead. It's a tough struggle. It's an event of strength and endurance. Whoa, blue just made a surge. And the green line. The combined team of Grace, the combined team of Grace Life, Appomattox, and Pflugerville wins that heat.
Flight 2. Heat number 1.
And now we go to flight 2, heat number 1.
Turtle is ready. Turtle's ready. Set.
Looks like a balanced beginning. Looks like blue has a slight advantage up. The yellow's pulling. Beanbags get closer as they pull. And the blue line gets it. Widespread witnesses. Team number 2 drags the beanbag in with their foot to pick it up and gain the victory. Final heat of round 2. Flight 2 boys.
Circle's ready. Set.
It's a pretty even struggle at this point. One team may seem to get an advantage, but then quickly loses. And yellow, Tribe Ministries pulls it out. And so now they're going to take a few minutes, tally up the scores, and see what the next process is. Circle director, line judges. We have an advertisement for the Summit store. Hold on. Another advertisement for the Summit store. And reminders for the attendees.
So we got a combo package again. For those who are getting hungry, head on over. We definitely have that combo package, hot dog, chip, water. Can upgrade to a drink if you need to. So we got that going. We know lunchtime is coming. So come see us. We got what you need, okay? All right, thank you.
All right. Circle director, line judges, we need basketball playoff. Widespread witnesses, team number 1, and team 2 ministry, team number 1.
And so now what we have,
Let's get
we have a basketball playoff, and we'll see who advances to round number 3 from this basketball playoff.
Widespread witnesses, team one.
And so it will just be 2 teams in this basketball relay playoff. It would be on the blue line, Widespread Witnesses team number 1, and on the green line, T2 Ministry team number 1. Just the 2 teams for this basketball relay playoff.
All right, basketball relay, best 2 of 3.
And the winner of this best 2 out of 3 will move on to round number 3.
Circles ready. Set.
And T2 Ministry wins the heat.
Basketball relay, boys.
And now we have the boys. So it's the best of the 3 heats.
Circle is ready. Circle's ready. Set.
Ooh. T2 Ministry Team 1 wins that. Widespread Witnesses had a disqualification. And so T2 Ministry Team 1 moves into round number 3.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, looks like just need to clear something up first before we move on.
Okay, having a discussion about the previous heat, it appears.
All right, well, there
May have been a challenge.
buy lunch
We're looking at.
for the person who can come closest to guessing the number of years that Mr. Cook and I have involved in
Okay,
ministry.
the line judge is talking to the coach about the call, clarifying it. And
Hold on. What is it? 65, 25, 42,
okay, ongoing discussions, game direct. No,
54, 39, 45, 45.
the event coordinators, the line judge, and the games coordinator have their discussion. Just want to make sure we get the calls correct. The MC for the event has some challenge going on, looking for an answer.
96,
I think it's combined years. 2 people have served in Awana. I'm not sure.
109, 46,
Okay, continuing discussions with the line judge, circle director, venue leader, and the games coordinator.
44,
We'll see what the final call is. If the call changes, if the call stays the same, again, trying to make sure it's clear.
Nobody's getting a free lunch. And if I tell you, I won't be able to use it next year. But since I brought it up, I know you all want to know. Between it, now I'll just tell you this: those socks that they had to sell at the Summit store, Mr. Cook could sign those along with Kurt, who were there competing in 1976. Mr. Kurt was there. Now, I'll just tell you this. That year I was 1 year out of high school. 1977, I completed my first year at Moody. I took a youth pastorate at North Platte Berean Church in North Platte, Nebraska. Guess who was in my youth group? Right here sitting beside me. So, for Jerry and Tim, I'm sorry. I know I failed you guys. I'm sorry. But between the two of us, we have 91 years of Illini experience. All right.
91 years of Awana experience between people involved in the MC and a missionary.
All right, teams.
Okay, here we go.
I need you to listen up. You are allowed a nice dry cloth, and so if you want to make sure your shoes are no dust on them, use that dry cloth. We've seen a lot of using the hands on the bottom of the shoes. We're going to start calling you on that. Don't do it. Use the cloth. That's why it was given to you. Or your pant leg. That's why.
Okay, clarification about not using your hands to wipe off your shoes, wipe off dust off your shoes.
Tearing down and everybody.
And so now it looks like we're moving into round number 3.
Recognize the three teams that will not be moving on. So let's be sure and give them a big round of applause. Three teams not moving on. T2 Ministry, team number 2.
Okay, teams that have been eliminated are T2 Ministry team number 2, Widespread Witnesses teams number 1 and team number 2. They have been eliminated from the competition and will not be moving on.
Widespread witnesses.
And so now we move on to flight number 3.
So, setting up for our next round, flight 1. On the yellow line will be Grace Church.
So flight 1 on the yellow line, Grace Church Aurora. On the blue line is Family Worship Center. On the green line is T2 Ministry, team number 1. Flight number 2 on the yellow line, Tribe Ministries. On the blue line, All Nations Church. On the green line, Grace Life, Appomattox, and Pflugerville combined team. There should be 2 heats. 2 heats like before. 2 heats, 3 teams each heat. We're getting close. 1/3 of the teams have been eliminated. We have 6 teams remaining. Again, flight 1, yellow line, Grace Church Aurora. The blue line, Family Worship Center. And on the green line, T2 Ministry, team number 1. Flight 2 on the yellow line is Tribe Ministries. On the blue line, All Nations Church. And on the green line, the combined team of Grace Life, Appomattox, and Pflugerville. And again, round 3 will be the 5 events.
All right, let's set up flight 1. Team number 1, girls, basketball relay. Circle is ready. Circle is ready. Set.
And for the first heat, In first place is Grace Church Aurora. Second place, T2 Ministry, Team 1.
Circle is ready. Set. Line number one.
And so we have in first, we have Family Worship Center, and in second place, T2 Ministry, Team number 1.
Line number one, heat number three.
Hey TJ, glad to see you here. Wish you could be here. We're missing you. Hope to see you next year at Summit.
Circle's ready. Set.
And so we have Grace Aurora Church in first, and Family Worship Center comes in second. And so now we move on to flight number 2 of round number 3. Again, a reminder, yellow line is Tribe Ministries. The blue line is All Nations Church. And the green line is the combined team of Grace Life, Appomattox, and Pflugerville.
Circle's ready. Set. Flight number two, heat number two, boys.
So in first place, we have All Nations Church. In second place is Tribe Ministries. Heat number 2, basketball relay of flight 2.
Circle's ready. Set.
And so in first place, we have All Nations Church. And in second place, Tribe Ministries. Final heat of the basketball relay.
Circle's ready. Set. That takes us to event number two, spring relay.
And we got All Nations Church in first, and the combined team of Grace Life, Appomattox, and Pflugerville in second. And so now we move on to the next event, the sprint relay. 4 runners. They each do 2 laps. Boy, girl, boy, girl.
Flight number 2. Lead number 1, sprint relay, 2 laps each.
We've got T2 Ministries Team 1 in first and Family Worship Center in second. Getting ready for flight 2 of the sprint relay.
Circle's ready. Set.
And we got Tribe Ministries in first place, and All Nations Church came in second. And now getting ready for the third event of this heat, the Beanbag Bonanza.
2, 3, 4, 5. We just wanted to make an announcement real quick. As soon as this round is over, we are going to push through and do our last round. That way we give everyone enough time to finish up and get the final showcase. So lunch will be just a tiny bit late. We're going to do this as fast as possible and push through to the final round for the 3 teams in the room.
Okay, so just announce that we will be pushing through into the championship and final round. So we will not be taking a break. We'll be going live through the whole thing with no event. So we appreciate you being with us and staying with us. As you stay, you'll be able to see the championship round shortly.
All right, flight 2. Flight 1. Girls, come back to Circle's ready. Circle is ready. Set. Flight 1. Lead number 2 boys. Beanbag Bonanza.
And we got Family Worship Center in first in that heat, and Grace Church Aurora comes in second. Heat 2, the boys for the Beanbag Bonanza.
Circle's ready.
Oh, no, almost.
Circle is ready.
Here we go.
Set. Flight 2. Lead number 1 girls. Beanbag Bonanza.
So we have Grace Church Aurora in first place, and then T2 Ministry, team number 1, came in second. And now we move on to flight number 2, heat 1 of the Beanbag Bonanza.
set.
I've got All Nations Church in first, and then the combined team of Grace Life, Appomattox, and Pflugerville comes in second in that heat. So heat number 2, Beanbag Bonanza, flight 2, the boys.
Circle's ready. Circle is ready. Set. That takes us to event number 4.
And so we got All Nations Church coming in first, and Tribe Ministries coming in second. And now we move on to the balloon relay, the 4th event of round number 3. There are 5 events. We're event number 4 of round number 3. Again, flight 1, Grace Church Aurora on the yellow line, Family Worship Center on the blue line, and T2 Ministry, Team 1 on the green line.
Circle's ready. Set.
So we got All Nations Church in first, and then Tribe Ministries comes in second. Oh, excuse me, my fault. You had Grace Church Aurora. You had Family Worship Center. I think Grace Church Aurora. I'm sorry, that was flight 1, not flight 2. My apologies.
Circle's ready. Set.
So we have Family Worship Center that comes in first, and Grace Church Aurora comes in second. And now we move on to flight number 2. Flight number 2, balloon relay.
Circle is ready. Set.
You see the sportsmanship. You can't get the pin. So we got first place, All Nations Church. Second place, the combined team of Grace Life, Appomattox, and Pflugerville. Heat number 2, balloon relay. Heat number 2 of flight 2.
Circle is ready. Circle's ready. Set.
And so again, you have All Nations Church in first, and in second place, the combined team of Grace Life, Appomattox, and Pflugerville.
Three-way flag. Flight 1. Heat number 1. Girls.
And so now,
Flag.
final event of round 3, the three-way. Oh, my mistake. Go back to the balloon relay. I got lost. I saw them bringing the rope back. Oh, yep, it is the three-way tug. Okay. Three-way tug, final event of round number 3.
Flight 1. Heat number 1. Girls.
Three-way tug, flight 1, heat 1. Final event of round number 3.
Ready. Set.
Again, three-way tug is a battle of strength and endurance. Fairly evenly matched. Green seems to have a small advantage. Looks like a battle between blue and green. You got a cheering section for Family Worship Center. All right, now we got teams cheering. Look at their team. We got the other teammates cheering their teams on, giving them an extra boost of energy. And the green team, T2 Ministry, team number 1, pulls out the win. The crowd quiets down some. We should get ready for flight 1. Heat number 2, the boys, three-way tug. Yes, and for those of you who don't know, Widespread Witnesses is a conglomeration of many groups from all over. And they come and they work together in quizzing, in games, and in volleyball. From my vantage, it looks like yellow has a small advantage, but and yes, and yellow does pull it out. Grace Church Aurora gets the win for the boys in the three-way tug in flight 1. And now we move on to flight number 2, heat 1, the young ladies. Small conversation between the line judges and the circle director. Circle director is heading over to talk to the games coordinator. Okay. The issue's been taken care of, clarified. Moving on to flight 2. Heat 1 of the three-way tug. Looks like the three teams are fairly evenly matched. It looks like that triangle of the rope is still centered over top of where the lines converge. The green team gets some momentum. Looks like the green team has the advantage. Yellow team's pulling. And something happened. Yellow. You're waiting for clarification. Yellow, yes. Tribe Ministries pulls off the win in the first heat of tug of war. Flight 2, heat number 2, the boys. The final heat of round 3. And then we'll move on to a playoff, a basketball relay playoff between two teams. Final heat of round number 3. Flight 2, the boys.
Circle's ready. Circle is ready. Set.
Attention right away. No obvious advantage for anybody. Looks like yellow may have a slight advantage. Looks like. Remember, every time the horn blows, the beanbag moves a foot closer. A lot of movement, a lot of momentum. And Tribe Ministries pulls it out, gets the win. And so that concludes the main events of round 3. And we move on to
Flight 1, we have a tie that we need to break. So on the yellow line, I need Grace Church Aurora. On the blue line, Family Worship Center.
okay, there was a tie. Basketball relay to rule out a tie for round 3 of the 5 events. Grace Aurora on yellow and Family Worship Center on blue. The only two teams tied in round 3. going to see who moves it. You can hear the crowd getting into it. Grace Church Aurora on the yellow line. Family Worship Center on the blue.
Circle is ready. Set.
And it's a close one. Line judges are getting together to meet and to converse to see what the final call is. Again, what you might see in the video doesn't matter. It's what the line judges on the floor saw from their angles, from their perspective. And here's the call. The yellow line, Grace Church Aurora, won that heat.
Boys basketball relay.
And it's the boys' turn.
Circle is ready. Circle's ready. Set.
And Family Worship Center gets the win.
Basketball relay.
So they've each won one heat. We'll see who wins this heat. Whoever wins this heat should win the tie from round 3.
Circle's ready. Set.
It's hard to tell from this angle who might be in the lead. Looking for clean passes. Family Worship Center has the lead, grabs the pin first. And Family Worship Center wins the tiebreaker.
All right.
And now we move to a basketball relay playoff to see who continues on to the championship round. One team will be eliminated. One team will move to the championship round. On the blue line is Grace Church Aurora, and on the green line is Tribe Ministries. Again, the blue line is Grace Church Aurora. The green line is Tribe Ministries. Whoever wins the basketball relay playoff moves on to the championship round. Whoever loses is eliminated. The best of 3.
Circle is ready. Circle's ready. Set.
And Tribe Ministries wins that heat. Now it's time for heat number 2, the boys.
Circle's ready. Circle's ready. Set.
Line judge is conversing with the circle director, and we have Grace Church Aurora wins that heat. It looks like Tribe Ministries were disqualified. Had a disqualification or something happened. Discuss with the line judge, just making sure it clarifies it. And so we have heat 3 of the basketball relay. Whoever wins this heat moves on to the championship round. Whoever loses is eliminated. Looks like Tribe Ministries has the lead. They turn the pin. Waiting for the final call. If you have any disqualifications. And the final call. Tribe Ministries wins. Tribe Ministry wins the heat. Waiting for the scores. To tally up the final scores for round 3. To see who was eliminated and who moves on to the championship round. And the championship round will be back to all 10 events. And here's the formal announcement. We'll be announcing along with them.
3, 4, 5. Doesn't matter which way I do this, you're then going to know the other 3. So, I'm going to announce the teams that are moving on to the final
The
round.
teams moving on to the final round, the championship round. Yellow is Family Worship Center. On the blue line, Tribe Ministries. And the green line is All Nations Church.
So before we get started,
We want to congratulate the effort put in by the 3 teams that were eliminated. T2 Ministries, team number 1. The combined Grace Life, Appomattox, and Pflugerville. And Grace Church, Aurora were eliminated, but they played well. And so now as we sweep the floor, clean the floor, and get ready for the championship round with all 10 events. You'll hear the excitement build as we get ready for the championship round. It's 11:49 a.m. here in Sierra Vista, Arizona at Village Meadows Baptist Church. We want to thank Village Meadows Baptist Church for hosting. They have a great facility. We're currently in the Family Life Center.
4, 5. I know some are filtering out, but before you all go, we have somebody with a birthday today.
Oh, somebody here has a birthday. There may be more than one. But we love to embarrass people here at Summit if you have a birthday during the event.
Let's wish her a happy birthday by singing happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to getting set up for the final round.
And now we're getting ready for
Basketball relay.
the championship round. Again, on the yellow line is Family Worship Center. On the blue line are Tribe Ministries. And on the green line is All Nations Church. And I hope that one thing you've seen is the sportsmanship between the teams. Yes, they're competitors, but we're showing the love of Christ, and just we're all brothers and sisters in Christ. And you can see the sportsmanship and support that they give to one another after the events, after the heats. And so here we are, the championship round. The competition heats up. It's serious now. Going for the gold. Discussion between the line judge and circuit director. We've got Tribe Ministries in first place, and Family Worship Center in second. And line judges are just discussing items with the circuit director. Again, make sure we understand the calls, the rules, and that things are called properly, correctly. Heat number 2, basketball relay. We have All Nations Church in first place, and Tribe Ministries comes in second in Heat 2.
Circle's ready. Circle's ready. Set.
And that's a close one.
That takes us to event number 2, sprint relay.
Line judges are talking. They're trying to get to the middle. You see the sportsmanship. Line judges, circuit directors are talking. Again, what you might see in the video is irrelevant. It's what the line judges saw on the floor from their angle, from their perspective. They're watching a lot. And here's the call. A tie between Tribe Ministries and All Nations Church. And so now we move on to the next event, the sprint relay. 2 laps per person. A boy, girl. The sprint relay.
Circle's ready. Set.
And we have Tribe Ministries in first and All Nations Church in second. Three-legged races next. With only one flight, we'll go through these events pretty quickly. Three-legged race is 2 laps. Ladies first and then the gentlemen. We have All Nations Church first and Tribe Ministries coming second. There's a heat number 2, three-legged race. It's the boys. 2 laps.
Circle's ready. Set.
And All Nations is eliminated as they get past. We have Tribe Ministries in first and Family Worship Center in second. And now we go to the sprint race, which are 4 laps. The sprint race is 4 laps. The young ladies first and then the gentlemen will go. Event number 4, the sprint race. We have All Nations in first place and Family Worship Center in second. And now heat 2 of the sprint race, the boys, 4 laps. Line just talking to the circuit director. And we have the final call. We have All Nations Church in first and Tribe Ministries in second. So now we move on to the Beanbag Bonanza. Beanbag Bonanza. It's 2 heats, 5 girls and then 5 boys.
Circle's ready. Set.
And the official call is All Nations first and Family Worship Center second. Heat number 2, the boys.
Circle's ready. Set. Takes us to event number 6, the three-way tug.
All Nations Church first, Tribe Ministries comes in second. And so now we move on to the next event, the three-way tug. Again, 2 heats. First are the girls and then the guys. Beanbag is placed on the 25-foot mark. And when the horn signals, every 15 seconds it moves up to the next line. Moves a foot closer. We're in the second half, event 6, three-way tug. Blue has a slight advantage, it looks like. You're all holding tight. It still appears as if Tribe Ministries has the advantage. Blue, the Tribe Ministries is pulling, but they're being pulled as well. But it looks like Tribe Ministries still has an advantage. And Tribe Ministries grabs the beanbag and they win the heat. And now it's time for the boys' three-way tug.
Circle's ready. Set.
Looks like Family Worship Center currently has the advantage. Oh, but they're getting pulled, losing the advantage. And Tribe Ministries grabs the beanbag, drags it up with the foot. And so next we have the agility race, one of the favorites here at Summit Games. 4 players, 4 heats. The first 2 heats are young ladies. The second heat, 2 heats are the gentlemen. Event number 7 of 10 for the championship round.
Turbo is ready. Turbo is ready. Set.
You have All Nations Church in first and Family Worship Center comes in second. Heat number 2.
Turbo is ready. Turbo's ready. Set.
And we had a pin knocked over, which would be a disqualification. And so we have All Nations Church in first and Tribe Ministries in second. Heat number 3 of the agility race. Adjusting the blue pin. It was off just a half inch or so.
Turbo's ready. Set.
And we've got Tribe Ministries in first, and All Nations Church comes in second in heat number 3. Heat number 4, the last heat for the agility race.
Turbo's ready. Turbo's ready. Set.
And for the final heat of the agility race, we have All Nations first and Tribe Ministries in second. Now we move on to event number 8, the marathon medley. It's 4 runners. A girl does 1 lap, a boy does 2 laps, and then a girl does 3 laps, and a guy does 4 laps. If I did my math right, that's a total of 10 laps total, with each runner increasing the number of laps that are run. First runner runs 1, second one runs 2, the third runner runs 3, and the fourth runner runs 4 laps for the marathon medley. There is only 1 heat in the marathon medley, so this is the race.
Turbo's ready. Turbo's ready. Set.
And again, looks like all nations, but waiting for the official results. Yeah, All Nations number 1 and Family Worship Center comes in number 2. And so now we go to the marathon race, which is 2 heats. We have a girl that runs 8 laps, and heat number 2, it's a boy that runs 8 laps. Event number 9 of 10 for the championship round. Are you counting the laps at home? Looks like Family Worship Center, Tribe Ministries, and then All Nations. But let's wait for the official ruling. Yes, it is Family Worship Center first and Tribe Ministries second. Now on to heat number 2, the boys, 8 laps. Event number 9 of 10. One more event to go to see who the national champions are for Summit 2025. In the marathon race, if you're past, you're not disqualified. You just tap on the shoulder, ask to move over. You can continue in case other teams are disqualified later. And it looks like Tribe Ministries. And then All Nations at Family Worship Center. But let's wait for the official results. And yes, it is Tribe Ministries and first and All Nations Church second. And now we come to the final event of the championship round, the balloon relay, which will be 2 heats. You have 5 girls and then 5 guys. This is the final heat of the championship round to determine the national champion for Summit 2025. And thank you, Al, for the shout out. We're glad we could stream this for you. And thanks for giving a shout out to all the volunteers, because without the volunteers, these events could not happen. So thank you, Al, for acknowledging the volunteers. Yeah, it looks like All Nations Tribe Ministries and then Family Worship Center. But let's wait for the official call. Yes, it is All Nations Church and first and Tribe Ministries in second. And now the last and final heat of the championship round for Summit Games 2025. Unless there's a tie. The final heat. And then we'll see who the national champion is for 2025. Oh, we had a balloon pop. All Nations is out. Their balloon popped. And it looks like Family Worship Center and then Tribe Ministries. But let's wait for the confirmation. Yes, Family Worship Center finishes first in Heat 2. Tribe Ministries finishes second. And now we'll wait for the scorekeepers to tally up the final scores and see what place and who won. And you see the sportsmanship among the competitors, among the various churches and teams. Just congratulating one another for a games well played. And they're tallying up. It looks like they're close to being finished. Of course, the second place team always gets the loudest cheer because that means you know who first place is. So teams are going back to their lines. Oh, we're still congratulating one another. It's a great show of support. And now the teams gather together to see their placement. And these are teams from Colorado. Different churches, but the same state. Well, one's a church and one's actually an organization all their own that continue to run a wander to reach kids for Christ. Tribe Ministries is its own 501c3, reaching kids for Christ. We'll try to get the crowd under control to announce the winners. So we break up the Colorado contingent so they go back to their team lines so we can announce the winners and see who the national champion is. Oh, last plug for Summit Store.
I'm so excited. Congratulations to the final teams. Tremendous run. Excellent. Hey, just real quickly, last announcement with Summit Store. Of course, want to make sure if you get any merch need, come on over to the table. We do have the combo hot dog special. I think you'll like the special. Even the price is better today. So see us at the Summit Store. Also, the two things I want to remind you of is the silent auction on the volleyball as well as the Awana socks. So if you're going to do that, make sure you do that before you leave this place today because it's the last place. The Summit Store will be open once we close after this event. Then that'll be it, okay? All right. Enjoy yourselves. Thank you, Russell. All right. With our final three teams in third place, Family Worship Center.
Third place was Family Worship Center. And they're getting their picture taken, being given their medals for third place. Get ready for the big cheer. When we find out who second place is, we'll know who first the national champions are by default.
And in second place,
Second place, Tribe Ministries. We can see all nations celebrating in the corner as Tribe Ministries get their second place medals. And so,
There is a mistake in the score. I'm just kidding.
first place of national champions are All Nations Church. We'll let you take a moment and just enjoy the celebrations going on as they get their pictures taken and the medals presented. At the closing program, they'll be recognized again. This will be the only live stream we have this weekend. The closing program and citation program will be recorded, and we're looking for a good quality recording from the church if all goes well. And then we'll post that later afterwards, or at least the citation portion, so that you can watch that later. But because of the facility, the best avenue is to have the church record it and then post it later. So we want to thank you for joining us on the Summit Sports Network as we brought you Summit Games 2025. And we congratulate All Nations Church for being the national champions of Summit Games 2025. And so now we'll listen. And that's the Colorado contingent. And someone will get the last final words. Okay, we're just giving instructions to make sure the area is clean and to get the facility ready for church tomorrow, as this is the last event we will use in the Family Life Center. So again, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining us on the Summit Sports Network and Summit 2025 Live. We hope you'll be able to join us for Summit 2026, and that location will be announced at tonight's closing program and publicized on the social media networks, on the Facebook page and Instagram. So be watching for that late tonight Eastern time, or late tonight anytime you're at. So again, thanks for joining us at Summit Games 2025, and we hope to see you here in person next year. Check out summit-journey.org for information about Summit 2026. That information will be posted within the next week or so as we do some updates to the website to get the information there. Again, thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you next year.